Okay, good day everyone, and I want to welcome every one of us to this webinar on fundamentals of Microsoft Excel. I remain your humble self, your humble man, Abdul Rashid Adeyeye. I'm an IBM Cardinal developer, and I'm a data analyst as well. So we'll be looking at the fundamentals of Microsoft Excel. I have that Microsoft Excel is a university on its own. So welcome to the University of Microsoft Excel. So as an entry behavior, we are going to be doing this little exercise, and the exercise is for us to identify the icons that we have here. I've grouped them into group A and group B. We have group A and we have our group B. So which are you familiar with among all these icon? I know 20 seconds is gone already, but the objective of this exercise is for us to know that group B are the social media handles, as we have them, the Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube, the Twitter, and all. While for group A, we have the technical tools, the application that are being used to build group A. We have your Excel here, the Power BI, this Python, this is Google Analytics, this R, this SPSS, and we have the programming language on the other side, this C, uh, this Java, this JavaScript, and a host lot of them like that. So they are used to build this other one. So as a millennial or in the um in the technology world now, you shouldn't be too conversant with only group B. You should also know the application that are being used to build this group B, and these are the application. These are analytical tools that are used to analyze. Although some of these ones are built with this other one on the second role as well. So you should be familiar with them. So I want to advise us is either you take maybe the analytical tools and you're very good at them, or you take the programming tools and you're good at them. You shouldn't be too conversant with only these. Then you should know either of all these. That is what is trending now, and you should be able to blend with modernity. So let's go straight. These are our objective for today. We'll be looking at the meaning of spreadsheet, the types, the word of wisdom, as you have what is trending now. Then we look at the investor of Excel, advanced Excel, the players that are involved, and we are going to be looking at a dashboard, a very interactive one indeed. Okay, we say a spreadsheet, sorry, is an electronic document where data is arranged in rows and columns and can be manipulated and used in calculation. Okay, essentially, when you say spread, this is an example of a spreadsheet. You see that we have them in column a, B, C, D. Those are our column, and our rows are one, two, three. So then we have cell. Cell is the fundamental unit of a spreadsheet. As we have cell in biology, which is the fundamental unit of life, say it is the structural and the functional unit of life, and it is still the same cell that we have here. Just that this one is the uh, fundamental unit, the structure and the functional unit of a spreadsheet. And each cell here is named according to its column and row. You see that the cell that we picked here is B1 because the B column is selected and we are on the first cell is being highlighted. That's one. That's why we have B1. So each of anywhere in the your spreadsheet where you select, you are going to have the name. Uh, you are going to have the name. You are going to be having the name that is going to be reflected here. Uh, So we said is the cell of a spreadsheet is named according to its row and column, and that is fine. So that is briefly on spreadsheets. So we have types of spreadsheets. We have the Microsoft Excel, the Google Sheet, the Control Pro, the IBM Lotus, and a whole lot of them. But what you should note is that some of them are offline applications, some are web applications, and some are embedded in suits. So, but the one that we are more familiar with most people is the Microsoft Excel and the Google Sheet, while in some other places they use other types of the spread. Everything is still spreadsheet. They do almost the same thing. but maybe some basic features or some abstract features might just be a little bit different. So we want to look at the 10 word of wisdom. So the don't leave me challenge. So we are going to be having 10 word of wisdom with respect to Microsoft Excel here. The first thing is that Excel started did not even start with Excel on its own. It started with a name called Multiplan in 1982. That was what Microsoft is using to advertise the application that they built as at that time. So don't leave me. So we go to the next one. I would say the first version of Excel uh, was launched in 1985 into the Macintosh platform, the Mac that we all know. So it was in 1985. That's like 3 years after they've been um, advertising and uh, multi-plan with Excel. That was when they were able to embed the first version of Microsoft Excel in the MacBook. Then the father of Microsoft Excel is Charles Simoyi, and that is fine. Then the next one is that you can use 512 fonts in Microsoft uh, Excel in a Microsoft Excel sheet. So that means that in the number of fonts that you can use in a Microsoft Excel sheet, we have 512, and this is very, very fascinating. Wow. Then the next one says that a cell can contain up to 32,767 characters. Characters are what you input in a particular cell. They can be string like letters A, B, C, and they can be integers like your normal number. So we can have up to 32,767 of them in a single cell. Now, the next one, don't leave me. The next one says that you can undo the last 10 actions that you have in Microsoft Excel, and that is very, very interesting as well. Okay, the next one says that we have the total number of cells in an Excel spreadsheet is 17 billion 179 million 869,184. Wow, that's the total number of cells that you have. That is telling us that we have the number of rows that we have is 1,048,576. That's the total number of rows. The 123 that I showed us the other time. While the total number of columns that we have is 16,384. So if you multiply it together, we are going to have this. So it's telling us that if you are to be filling each cell in Microsoft Excel, one after the other, and you are using 1 second to fill each cell. Before you can conclude filling of all the cells in Microsoft Excel, we are going to spend 545 years. 545. I wonder if we are going to have anyone that can still live up to that at this present moment. So that's another fact that we need to take note. Then the next one says that you can name a cell in Excel, a sheet in Excel with the name history. Yes, this is a very, very reserved name. I wonder why Microsoft reserved that name. But if you try that, you can actually try that on your Excel spreadsheet. Try to name a particular sheet history. It's going to tell you that it's a reserved name. So don't leave me. The next one says that 60% of the world's population use Excel. This is a fact from Microsoft itself, and that is fine. Then the first application to have a toolbar is actually Microsoft Excel. So these are the 10 words of wisdom and 10 basic facts about Microsoft Excel. Then we say that Excel helps you to clean your data by removing duplicates, sorting the future features, filter. You can do basic operation and every other thing in Microsoft Excel. Don't leave me. We are still in the webinar. Then we are going into the Excel University now. So welcome to the University of Excel. I hope you all have your matric number already. Okay, so when we are talking about the University of Excel or Excel University as the case may be, we are talking about all the arts in that you have in Microsoft Excel because as I mentioned earlier, Microsoft Excel is like a university on its own, is very wide. So what you want to use Microsoft Excel to do will determine the faculty that we are going to go to. And from that, you're going to be in your department and take some courses. So there are some things that we call ads in, Excel ads in. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay for them, but the ones that are free are already in your Microsoft Excel, but you need to activate them. The additional features in Excel that make your work more easier. So they either boost your productivity, they make you to be more productive, to be more efficient and effective in your work, and they also assist you to have standout snazzy visualization that is going to look different from the usual visualization that you have in your Microsoft Excel. Then they make you to run your business effectively, study smarter, save time during analysis. So they are like free palliatives in your Microsoft Excel. So let's just quickly run through a few of them, just a few of them here. I've highlighted like 15 of them, and as I've said, there are more, up to 50, 75 that are even free on your Microsoft Excel. Now, for your visuals, you want to give us nice looking visuals. You can add map. Yes, you can add map in Microsoft Excel. We call it Big Map. So instead of you to, as we add map in Power BI, the Python and all, the plotly Python and every other thing, we also have map in Microsoft Excel. Just need to activate your Pix map and you'll be able to use that. Then you have the pick free images, the video, web video players you have in Microsoft PowerPoint, so you can also do that. So for the charts, for the radial bar chart, you can do that. The bubble style chart, you see that these are not usual chart that you are going to see in your chart ribbon, your insert ribbon where you have your chart. Then you have the gauge chart. This looks like a speedometer. It's also embedded. You just need to activate it and you're fine. For those that wants to do data analysis, we have the analysis tool pack. That is where you'll be able to do your regression, your correlation, your ANOVA, your t-test, and every other thing. Then we have the solver admin tool that make it to do complex and automated mathematical function. Then you have the forecast wizard. If you want to forecast anything, maybe based on the data set that you have, you want to tell us what will be happening in later future, you also have that hats in. Then for those if the finance, we have the checkbook assistant that assists you to develop so many checkbook, the loan assistant to calculate your loan, the currency conversion. They are hats in, just need to activate them in your Microsoft Excel. If you want to study smarter, we have the flashcard, the trading tips, and the mind map. So these are a few of the free apps in that we have in Microsoft Excel. They make your work more efficient and make it more smarter. So these are like faculties, and we have each of them with departments. So welcome to the University of Excel. You are welcome. The Vice Chancellor is welcoming you already. So yeah, we want to look at a little bit of the advanced Excel. Advanced Excel is a little bit wide. These are, apart from the basic functions and operations that you have in Excel, there are some other things that Excel can actually do for you. So as I've mentioned that Excel is like a university, so it depends on what you want to use it to do. That is the faculty that you are going to go to and you take your courses. For those that are interested in data analytics, you want to give business intelligence, you want to give analytics and analysis based on data that you have. Maybe you want to do the predictive data analytics, or the diagnostics, or the uh yeah, or the analytics that deals with the past, any one of them, and you want to give business intelligence, so you can also advance in so you can take some advanced courses in Excel that deals with data analytics, and that is fine. For those that are in the statistical realm, so we also have some other parts, some advanced courses in Excel that deals with statistical analysis. That's where you can do your regression, your correlation, your ANOVA that was mentioned the other time. You can do your t-test and a host lot of the statistical analysis. For those in the financial model, you want to calculate your tax, your salary, your balance sheet, and every other thing. Then you can also take financial modeling, advanced Excel courses. For those that are interested in programming, you like to write your program a lot, the data types and all. VBA is your plug in uh, Microsoft Excel advanced class. And for those that want to do the advanced mathematical function, then you can take some courses on the advanced Excel with mathematical modeling. So I say that is your purpose of using Excel with Excel will determine which path of the advance that you are going to go to. For me, I'm a data analytics. I'm a data analyst, then I also do statistical analysis as well. So I venture more into these two, and that is the faculty that I am in. There are more than these five that I've mentioned here, but for the purpose of this presentation, let us limit it there. Then we have the players. The players are who are those that really need Microsoft Excel. Those that really need Microsoft Excel, we have them in we have A, B, C, D. The first A, as you can see, these are undergraduates. So as undergraduates, I want to advise that you need to take courses in Microsoft Excel, the basics and the advanced based on your faculty as I mentioned earlier. In fact, everybody should be able to use Microsoft Excel, at least the fundamental one, the basic operation, the flash fill, and every other thing. Then, if you're a graduate as well, if you're just graduating or you graduated, you are taking your postgraduate courses, you're also expected to take some courses in Microsoft Excel is going to assist you a lot in your analysis and even in your basic operation, and it's going to position you for better job opportunities as well. For the core members, this is peculiar to Nigeria. If you are a serving core member, and that is a period in which you have enough time to develop yourself. So I would want to also advise that you need to take some courses in Microsoft Excel, because if you fall into any of this category A, B, or C, and you are very proficient in using Microsoft Excel, maybe the basics, and you move a little bit advanced, then it's going to assist you and position you for job interview. For the D, we have D here is someone that is going for an interview, and if you are proficient in Microsoft Excel, just know that the job is done for you. So uh, most of the workspace that we have that deals with technical skills, your degree does not really matter what did you come out with, although it is very, very good, because school we improve your cognitive domain, but you need to have your hands on some technical skills as well, because that is what sells faster in the corporate world. Yeah, your degree is good, but if you have technical skills, it gives you a better edge than even those that are only coming with a degree. The players are more than this. Okay, these are other players. So if you are already an employee and you're already working and you want to be more proficient and you want to be more effective in your workspace for better promotion, for better positioning, and for better job delivery, then you need to take Microsoft Excel as well. It makes your work. In fact, there is no part of uh, your work that does not really require Microsoft Excel. Just name it. Name that position that you have. You need to work with Microsoft Excel. Then for those in my data colleagues, you need to have your hand on Microsoft Excel as well. At least the basics, it assists your work better as a data architect or an administrator, a developer, a scientist or data analyst. Although you can be a data analyst without even using Excel, but you'll be more proficient and if you are able to use Microsoft Excel as a data scientist as well. Uh, all the data cleaning and wrangling that you want to do in your Python notebook, maybe your Jupyter notebook, or where you are writing your Python codes, you can as well do a whole lot of them in your Microsoft Excel as well. So you need that. Then as a CEO or a manager, you need to know some basic function of Excel. It will assist you to be able to evaluate and know your KPIs and know what you're doing faster. So those are the players that you have with respect to Microsoft Excel. Yeah, this is a very, very interesting dashboard. I didn't create this in a website, but rather I created it in Microsoft Excel, and we are going to see a sample now. Okay, this is a dashboard, an interactive dashboard I have in Microsoft Excel. Okay, this is my data set. You can see this is a whole lot of data, and I've converted, did a lot of things, converted to pivot table, and I also did this with my pivot table as well. So this is telling us West sales. That is sales that we have from this West region in 2017. It's telling us my consumer product percentage of sales, corporate products, and the home product. If I click on East, everything is changing. Is East talking about East sales, Central, then the South. Then I can also change the years as well. Everything is working fine. This is an interactive dashboard that's been created with Microsoft Excel. So this is one of the things that I can create in Excel as well, and it makes my work more easier, and my manager will be very, very happy with me converting this raw data into something, a visual that is more interactive and more interesting like this. So this is one out of every other thing that we can do with Microsoft Excel. Okay, I believe we enjoy how that dashboard is working over there. So that is an interactive dashboard with respect to Microsoft Excel. So for you to start your journey in Excel and to upgrade or optimize your data analytics skills and other digital skills, I want to advise that you can check these website on. That's crowdclassroom.com. It's a very, very exciting and a very interesting platform for you to learn Microsoft Excel and other digital skills. Um, we have very affordable and reliable and well-structured curriculum with sound evaluation metrics that is going to monitor your progress as you proceed in your studies. So, thank you very much, and I believe that we are going to be having a lovely day. Thank you for listening, and you can reach out to me in any of these social media. And I believe that if you have any comment or any question, you can throw your question at me, maybe in the documentation section in this video, or you send me an email, or you reach out to me in any of all those handles. Thank you very much, and do have a lovely day.